Neil, that was a very difficult afternoon and arguably our own doing.
Yeah, first half wasn't good enough in every way. That's what's cost us. We talk the talk, we do the training, we set the team up, and I thought we was lethargic. We didn't play with enough energy or tempo in the first half, and our quality when we won the ball and our decision making and our final pass was miles off it. And you can't come away at the top of the league away from home and play that way. And we was lucky to come in 1-0. Changed things around the second half, gave the boys a bit of a roasting, got stuck into them, and I thought second half was miles better. But then when you're 1-0 down to a team at the top, you have to take your chances, and we had several of them in the second half, and if we take them, we're 1-1, it's game back on. We don't, and then centre halves, we forced them into longer balls, and the centre halves got to deal with them and the fullbacks got to deal with them, and they didn't, and so we got that wrong in the second half. The energy, the tempo was miles better, but we fluffed our lines. We had probably 3-4 really, really good chances, and we didn't take any of them.
Yeah, talk to me on the half-time changes. Lenny on and Charlie on for a bit of pace. What was the decision?
Yeah, we just Lenny to give the physicality because it wasn't working. The front two weren't doing what we wanted them to do in the first half. We tried to step onto them a lot more in the second half, and it was just a raise in energy, and that's the most disappointing thing. We didn't train like that. That wasn't the game plan. That wasn't. We wanted to press them up the top end of the pitch, and we tried to press with 3 higher up, but we pressed with no intensity in the first half, and we got picked off, and we caused our own problems. And then when we did win it and we was in good positions, we kept giving it away, and it was a recipe for disaster. Second half, we had Charlie, Will, we was almost playing with a front 4. We pressed them a lot higher, and we created 3 or 4 great chances, and you need to take them.
Yeah, we were better in the second half, but then another disappointing goal to...
Yeah, it's a long ball, which we knew was going to come. The defenders have got to deal with it. We was going man for man almost, at the back. We don't win the first header, and we cover round, and we've got to be stronger, and we didn't. It's a really poor goal because 1-0 keeps them on the back foot.
Yeah, is Ryan okay after that one?
I don't know. I haven't spoken to the physio. I haven't spoken to Ryan, so I don't know. I've just addressed the players.
Yeah, a week now to sort of work with the lads. Any early indications of how the week's going to look?
Well, we've got to get over today because we're all disappointed. Pick ourselves up, and we've got to get the bodies back. We're Saturday, Tuesday again for a couple of weeks. We've got 11 cup finals, and we've got to put in a performance with the energy and the tempo that we played the second half with, not the first half. And if we can do that and put in a high level of performance, I'm confident we'll still be able to get the results we need.
Is it 11 cup final territory now with every single game? It's so key.
It's been that for a long while. It's been 15 cup finals. You've got to take each game as you can, find a best way to try and win that game. We've got a lot of good players that should be able to do it. They've just got to come together. I'm not going to start tearing into them. They need a leader. They need somebody to try and lead them through it. I've been in this situation before. I've been in it with Wimbledon. I've been at the top end, and the pressure at the bottom end's a lot harder. And I'll try and keep them in a good place, and they'll do the rest.
How difficult is it to almost be the person to get them motivated, but after the first half you've watched, you almost want to...
Yeah, of course you do. No, absolutely. Listen, I'll always, if they need a rollicking, they'll get a rollicking. I'll always deliver what needs to be. We wasn't at the races first half. You can't come away from home and do that. It's not been that often that I've said that about us. I think we've been very competitive, very hard working. Thought second half we were miles better. But in them moments you have to take your chances and not make mistakes at the other end, and we got both them ends wrong.